Hey everyone, this is Burton team rider Kelly Clark, and today I'm going to teach you the first tricks that you should learn to do on your snowboard. These tricks will give you a great foundation to build upon to really take your riding to the next level. Safety is our #1 concern out there, so make sure that you're staying within your own ability, not pushing yourself out of your comfort zone too much, and that you're staying a safe distance from other riders out there. Once you practice these for a little bit, you're really going to have a foundation on which to build upon and really take your riding to the next level. The first trick we're going to learn is an Ollie. It's the foundation of all tricks on your snowboard. It's the first thing that you have to learn, and essentially it'll help you pop off the ground to learn more advanced tricks. How to Ollie. While standing upright and centered over your board, shift your weight to your back foot. Think of it like loading up like a spring. Keeping your torso upright, power off your back leg and pull up on your front foot first, lifting your front leg off the snow and following it with your back leg. Follow the natural arc of your upward momentum. Both feet should be parallel to the snow at the top of your Ollie in order to remain stable. Land with both feet at the same time so your board is parallel to the snow. Landing either too heavy on the nose or the tail of your snowboard will cause you to be off balance. Compress your knees again like a spring to absorb the landing. Another foundational thing that you're going to need to learn is a press. A press is when you flex your board by putting your weight either over your tail or your nose. It's really great for working on your balance, and it's going to help you as you progress onto rails and boxes. How to press your snowboard. Decide whether you want to do a nose press or a tail press. A tail press might be the easiest to start with, as it will help you find your balance you need when pressing in line with your downhill momentum. You can learn this and then try the nose press. For a tail press, shift your weight directly over your back leg. It's important to keep your torso upright and make sure your weight is over your back binding. If your torso leans beyond your back binding, you will slip out. Release any weight you have on your front leg and the nose of your board will naturally raise off the snow. That is a press. A 50-50 is a great trick to learn on a box or a rail. It's when you hit it and go straight over the feature with your board pointing downhill. It's a really good trick to learn if you're unfamiliar and this is the first time hitting a feature, and it's a foundation for all other box and rail tricks. 50-50 a box. Start by riding towards the box. Take a few speed checks if needed to adjust your speed. It may take a few tries before you know exactly how much speed you will need. A little speed will help you get over the box. If you do lose your balance momentum, it'll help you fall away from the box rather than right on top of it. Once you're about 10 feet out from the box, point your board straight towards the box and stay flat on your base. Any edging or turns right before you get on the box can throw off your balance and cause you to fall. You're about to be on the box. Look where you're going as the nose of your snowboard crosses the lip of the takeoff. You may need to Ollie to get onto the box. Land with your base flat on the box. Keep your knees bent and your torso upright and parallel to the box. Look towards the end of the box as this is where you are going. If you start to slip off the side of the box, don't worry, just go with it. Slide off or hop off, and you can always try again. As you reach the end of the box, anticipate your landing by keeping your knees bent in order to absorb the landing and ride away. The next trick we're going to learn is jumping. We're going to start with a really small jump and we're going to incorporate some of the things we've already learned. Straight air off a jump. Start by riding towards the jump. Take a few speed checks if needed to adjust your speed. Watching people around you hit the jump to see how fast they are going can help you gauge speed. Once you're about 10 feet away from the jump, point your board straight downhill. Keep your base completely flat and bend your knees while keeping your torso upright. As the nose of your snowboard starts to leave the lip of the jump, Ollie and bring your knees up towards your chest. This will help you be stable in the air. Spot your landing and land with your base flat, keeping your knees bent to absorb the landing. The next thing that we're going to learn is how to ride switch. And it's not really a trick, but it's something that you're going to need to learn to really progress your riding as you learn more tricks. How to ride switch. Practice snowboarding switch on a wide trail that's not very steep. This will allow you to take big sweeping turns and better control your speed. Start facing uphill on your toe edge. Remember when you were learning to snowboard and heel side turns were easier to learn? Let's start with a switch heel side turn first. Get a little momentum and start moving switch across the trail. The goal is to make a very wide turn so you don't pick up too much speed. Keep your knees bent, your torso upright, and your body positioned squarely over the center of your board as you initiate the switch turn, rolling from your toe edge to your heel edge. Also pay attention to where you're looking. As you roll over to your new edge, look back across the trail from where you just came. This will help you complete the turn. As you get to your heel edge and are facing downhill, come to a complete stop. That's your first switch turn. Stopping between turns initially will help you slow down and control your speed. As you feel more comfortable, start making turns and linking them just like you did when you learned. Repeat these steps, initiating the process from your heel side edge and completing switch toe side turns. I would recommend doing this at least one run a day to really get the hang of it. Now that we learned the press, we're going to learn the tripod, which is a variation of it. It's a fun flat ground trick that's easy to learn. How to do a tripod. Start by trying this trick while standing still on flat ground. Trust yourself as you lean your torso over your body weight over the nose of your snowboard until both of your hands are on the snow, about shoulder width apart, into a handstand-like position. The majority of your weight should be supported by your hands and arms, not by your snowboard. As you bend to reach your hands to the snow, your snowboard will naturally slide away from your torso. Let your rear foot rise off the ground, bringing your snowboard with it, so the tail of your board is pointing towards the sky. At this point, only the tip of the nose of your snowboard is still on the snow. Make sure to keep the base that is touching the snow flat against the ground. Avoid going up on either edge. This will keep you balanced and moving in a straight direction once you take the trick to an incline. To get out of the tripod, release your weight from your hands and bring your torso upright as you shift your body weight back onto your legs, naturally bringing the rear foot and the tail of your snowboard back to the ground. Try this trick a few times before taking it to the trail to create muscle memory. When initiating a tripod while you're moving downhill, go slow at first, make a toe side turn, lower your arms and torso towards the ground, towards your toe edge, rotating to a flat base as you shift your weight to your arms above the nose of your board and raise your tail above the ground. Once you've mastered that, you can bring it all the way back around to regular to complete the trick. Once you master these tricks, you're going to be able to really progress your riding. Stay safe out there, make sure you stay within your comfort and ability level as you learn. And if you enjoyed this, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Burton Snowboards for more tips like this. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you out on the hill.